Welcome to Beyond the Caseload, Mission, Laughs, and Life at PPT, where we talk honestly about life in pediatric therapy, the chaos, the laughs, the growth, and the moments that make it all worth it. Your hosts are Regina, a speech-language pathologist and rehab director of West Palm Beach, and Tara, HR director, bringing you real conversations from Beyond the Caseload.
Hello, welcome back to Beyond the Caseload. Today's episode is about the people who work from behind the scenes who are often preventing problems before they happen. We're joined by our office team, and I have with us today our office managers, Casey and Leora. I'm so happy to have you. I'm going to start by asking you to tell me where you work and how long you've been with our practice. So let's start with Leora.
Hi, I'm Leora, and I'm the office manager at the Boca location, and I have been here for almost 8 years on February 12th.
Nice. Awesome. Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Hi, Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey. I am the office manager here at our Lake Worth office, and I have been with Progressive Pediatric Therapy for about 9 years.
Awesome. Amazing. 2 really long amounts of time. We love to have people stay with us forever. And just like myself, I hope to be here forever. I'm not going anywhere.
We're done here. Staying
We're
here.
staying. We're good.
We're very happy.
Good. Leora, what phone call that made you mute your phone and just stare at the screen?
Ah, I had a parent once who was looking for pool sessions, but since we do the pool in West Palm Beach, it was a little hard for her. So she asked me if we could do the aquatics in her bathtub. So I had to mute myself and just real quick, so I unmuted
At least she
myself and I
couldn't
asked her,
see
how
you.
big is your bathtub?
What did she say?
She had a regular sized bathtub. So I said, unfortunately, no.
She didn't even say in her pool. She said in her bathroom.
No, in her bathtub because she didn't have a pool. She lived in a building.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is interesting. Okay.
I just imagine my physical therapist like sitting in her bathtub.
Yes, for sure. Oh my God. Casey, what do you think the biggest misconception is for families when they first come to therapy, especially since they're expecting it to be like a traditional doctor's office?
I think it's a little bit of an adjustment getting used to being so timely with our appointments. I think that we are really pretty good at staying true to the times for our appointments, unlike a lot of doctors' offices. So I think that those appointments when you're scheduled for 9:30 to know that your child's going to go back at 9:30 can take some getting used to.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard for them at the beginning probably to be on time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Leora, if you had $1 for something that you explained every single day, would you be rich? And what would that thing be that you would say?
I would be very, very rich. Well, first off, I would buy a yacht. That's first
Okay.
off. I will be sailing the ocean. And the thing that I say a lot is probably just like reminding my therapist that we need to keep this kitchen clean. And it's almost every single day I have to be like, hey, the cups do not belong in the sink. So that's a lot of my repetitive stuff for the clinic here for the therapist. But if it's patients, then they're deductibles. I talk about deductibles all day, every day.
Did you understand them? Because sometimes it's hard to understand that kind of stuff, right?
No. I think actually Casey has a funny answer to that one about the deductibles.
I had taken the time to go through an insurance verification that we had completed and share that information with the family. And the parent asked several questions about the insurance and then said, if I don't understand this, do I still have to pay?
And what did you say?
I think that was a mute the screen for a second. But no.
Can I say that to my mortgage company?
Yes. And your electric
If I
company.
don't understand this, can I please not pay? Oh my God, that is too funny. Okay, so Casey, I see you often with your headphones on, like on your computer and answering the phone. Can you tell me what tasks are the hardest to do while multitasking?
Just keeping everything straight so that there's no mix-ups. You've got probably 4 or 5 or more things going on at once, on the texting that we're doing now, the phone calls that are coming in, therapists and families that are here. You want to keep everything straight so that there are no mishaps. So I think keeping that all organized is a constant struggle.
Yeah, I would think so. Leora, tell me, what is it that you do in a day? What are some of your job responsibilities?
I handle all the verifications for all the locations. I handle all the authorizations for all of the locations. I'm in the middle of training a new girl for our West Palm Beach location. So I'm working on that. What else do I do every day? Confirming patients, making sure my schedules are open. I have a great second person, Angie, who helps me a lot. She's leaving me. I might have to go with her. No, I'm just
She's not leaving you. She's just
I know she's going on maternity leave.
going,
I
that's
understand, but it's
different.
still, she's my emotional support human.
Okay, well,
But yeah, I do mostly my verifications and my authorizations, and I also do a lot of QAing, making sure all the folders and everything is good and clean and ready to go for billing and all that.
and Casey, do you do the same things as Leora or do you have other responsibilities?
We have some of the same responsibilities, but then we also have some different things as well. So, like Leora does all of the insurance verifications. I'm the one that calls for all of our initial referrals that come in to get the rest of the information we need to kind of get the process started to get families in to start their services.
Oh, cool.
So,
That's awesome. Okay, so
yeah.
what do you say the hardest communication breakdown that usually happens between the office and the therapist?
You could take that, Casey.
I think it's usually when we have either too many people working on the same task, or I find that I get a lot better results with keeping things straight with our therapists when I have more face to face conversations with them too.
Mm,
Sometimes we have so many chats going on and
right.
text messages coming in, and so you don't ever want to get those lost. So I feel like sometimes those face to face times give you that
Also, that
connection.
You
emotional
get them look in their
face.
That
eye like
connection.
you got
Exactly.
it? You got it?
Yeah, because sometimes it
It
comes
registered.
off on text completely wrong?
Right.
True.
That's true. Sometimes the
Very
tone
true.
can be like
Hmm.
they think that you mean
Mm-hmm.
something, but it's
But we're just in a
and
rush.
you're just busy. Like stuff is
Right.
happening
Yeah.
like this. Like
Hmm.
you've got the phone, you've got a parent, you've got a therapist, you've got a kid on your lap. Like who knows
Yep.
what's going on in there, right? Okay. So now we're gonna go to the rapid fire section where I'm just gonna ask you a question. Like I'm gonna say happy or sad, and you're gonna say happy. Okay? And then we'll go from one to the next. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, Leora, do you prefer emails or phone calls?
Emails.
Okay. Casey, Monday mornings or Friday afternoons?
Definitely Friday afternoons.
Yes, and we are embarking on one right now.
Yep.
Okay, Leora, which specialty is easiest to deal with? OT, PT, or speech?
In Boca, I would say is OT,
Okay.
but a little bit of bribing never hurt anyone.
Okay, got it. Uh,
Agreed. Agreed.
okay, Casey, do you prefer an angry parent or an angry therapist?
An angry therapist.
Okay.
I just think it's easier to work something out with them than.
And the parents, yeah, I get it.
Yes.
This is a question for you. Coffee or energy drinks? Shout it out at the same time.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I knew it.
Definitely.
Okay, do you prefer a parent arriving 40 minutes early with a rambunctious child in the waiting room or 20 minutes late for their session?
40 minutes early.
Early,
Okay.
for sure.
Yep. Because then we don't have to go through the cancellation policy with them.
Right, right. Okay. Morning schedule changes or end of day surprises?
For me, it's end of day surprises.
For me, it's morning schedule changes.
What, like, do you want to tell, if the parents are listening, what do you want to tell them about the cancellation policy and how you guys enforce it? Because I know that is one of the hardest parts of your jobs.
I think we try really hard to work with families. The big thing is if you do have to late cancel, please get the note from the doctors. Sometimes we get calls and things from people who are like, "Oh, I wish I would have known." But
First,
it is a part
reschedule
of
your
our policy.
appointment.
Yeah, and reschedule.
Yeah.
We'll definitely help
Just
you reschedule.
try to be respectful of everyone's time, right? Like,
Yeah, we try to
Definitely.
accommodate families. I love the families here and I want them to succeed. And I love watching the kids grow into something amazing. But it gets difficult. I understand it's hard on the parents. We have a wait list. We have kiddos who could take these spots.
yeah,
And if you're late canceling or just not showing up, it's unfair for your child and it's also unfair for the families who are waiting.
true. Very well said.
Most definitely.
So parts of my job is that I get to find therapists or the talent that come and get to serve our community. And that's probably like my piece of the puzzle of like giving back is I get to help find these wonderful, passionate people. Laura, your favorite part of your job is?
My favorite part of the job is actually meeting with the families, creating relationships with the parents. I'm close with a lot of parents here. Their stories are amazing, and it's amazing to see how they're taking care of their kids and just advocating for them. And yeah, and I love finding the right therapist for the children here. You could get a read off of parents when they call, and all right, well, this parent was so bubbly. I'm not going to give them a therapist who's a little more stricter. I'm going to give them a bubblier therapist.
Right, right,
Or if the parent sounds strict, I'm not going to give them my hyperactive therapist.
right, right, right.
So,
Got it.
so it's fun. It's kind of like a puzzle for us to solve, too.
Yeah, for sure. And Casey, what about you? What's your
Absolutely.
favorite part?
I think just definitely making connections with the families and then helping them to feel like this is a comfortable, welcome place to be. We're a judge free zone.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome here. And just sometimes out and about in the town and in the places that we go, sometimes things can be overwhelming, especially for a lot of our kids. And so when they come here, we want them to feel happy and accepted and loved and definitely get the services that they need to just be the best.
Awesome. Thank you. I love both of those answers. Thank you both for joining me today and for everything that you do for PPT and for our community that we serve. It is a really hard job and a busy job, and we know how you work, and we're so appreciative of all of the things that you and the whole office team, the billing team, and all of our help, everybody who makes us what we are. Um, it takes a village, and we have such an amazing one. So thank
Yep,
you.
I love the
Yes.
people we work with.
Our team
Everybody's
is
amazing.
amazing.
Yes,
Yeah, and kudos
Absolutely.
to our lady boss. She's amazing too.
she sure is. Yes,
Absolutely.
props to her. Anyway, so thank you all for watching this episode of Beyond the Caseload, where we talked everything about our office team, and we will see you all again next time. Thank you. Bye.
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 Thanks for listening to Beyond the Caseload. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with a colleague or a friend who could use it. And don't forget to follow so you never miss an episode. Until next time, take care of your kids, your caseload, and yourself, because there's always more beyond the caseload.